Hello everybody, Aaron the Nintintrovert here, and welcome back to the channel. We're in World 2 of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Autumn Heights. We're up here in the Alps, so be sure to put on your lederhosen and have your kilt and your bagpipes ready, because we're just going to hop right into it. Windmill Hills, here we go. They see her rolling, they hatin', Diddy Kong's riding on donkey. Actually, it's not Diddy Kong, it's Dixie Kong's what I should have said. Anyway. Got our new species of enemies here we're going to have to fight. This is a really good world. This might be my favorite world in the game. Like, not this level in particular. This is a good level, though. But just like all of the levels, like collectively in this world, are really, really good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into those. But yeah, let's grab all these bananas here and get our first puzzle piece. There we go. Feel this little rat guy. Yeah, the music's so good. Again, David Wise, the composer, just does such a good job. This song just gives you some just good vibes, like you're taking a cross-country road trip and you're just vibing. I don't know. Some people might think it's a little stupid, but like I love video game soundtracks, man. Like I put that on full blast, just jamming out to it. Yeah, David Wise, I used to think his music was kind of overrated because, you know, a lot of people do really love his music, and I was just always like, I don't know. But then I played this game, and I was like, alright, okay, I get it now. I see where y'all are coming from. He's pretty good. If we bounce on an enemy 3 times in a row, then for each subsequent bounce, we get one of those banana coins, so that's pretty nice. I've really not spent any of them yet. We will at some point, like if we get close to maxing them out, we can hold up to like 999 of them. But once we get to that point, we'll go visit Funky Kong and spend some of them. The main thing we can unlock is just like some 3D dioramas of like the characters and stuff. You don't really need those for 100%. You can also get stuff like just like items and like things that makes the levels a little bit easier, but we don't really want to do all that. Dang it. Missed the token. I feel a sneeze coming on. Hopefully that goes away here in a second. I've already got 91 lives, so for sure by the end of this playthrough, or by the end of this episode rather, we'll have our lives maxed out. I didn't quite do it at the end of the last episode, but we'll be doing it this time, though. You can bet the farm on that. You can bet your sweet bippy, whatever that means. I don't know what a bippy is and why it's sweet. I'm not sure if I want to know. Keep your bippies to yourself. But what we got here? Okay, we really need something. Oh, that guy will work. Hey, buddy, can I just borrow your body for a second? Thank you. We bust open that barrel, we can get Diddy Kong, but Dixie's better, so we're just going to stick with her. These cogs here. Such good music, just uplifted, it just makes me feel happy. I'd whistle along if my whistling actually could carry a tune, but I'm not a great whistler, so save ourselves the embarrassment of that. Yeah, this music, it makes you just feel so happy. Like nothing bad could happen in the world Now we go into this bonus thing, and the wonderful music's gone. Yeah, see, we already had this little bonus section before, so it is a little lame that they just repeat them so much. But whatever, it is what it is. On the grand scheme of things, it's kind of a small nitpick for an otherwise great game. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Like I said, I've not played this game in years, at least not all the way through, anyways. Probably not since 2018 when it got ported over from the Wii U to the Switch. But yeah, I'm really appreciating this game, getting a chance to go back and play it again after all this time. Who knows? Maybe I'll come away from this enjoying this game even more than I originally did, because I have always enjoyed it, but just maybe not quite to the level that everybody else seems to love this game. Like I said, a lot of people say this is like the best 2D platformer of all time, and like I would give the game like a solid 9 out of 10. It's definitely very good, probably my top 20 or 30 favorite games of all time. But I don't know, maybe I'm selling the game a little bit short. Maybe it deserves to be even higher, and I'm just not giving it the proper credit. I don't know. We'll find out as I'm playing through here if my opinion changes a little bit. Which, I mean, it's not like I still sing this game's praises to the moon and back. But yeah, just I do think there's better 2D platformers out there. But again, we'll see. Maybe I'll come away from this game feeling differently by the time we get to the end. If it really is perfection the way that everybody else seems to think it is. Got all of our Kong glitters here. Let's see if we can get this puzzle piece. Yep, 9 out of 9. So far, so good. Can we get the DK? Yes, we can. Ayo. 14 of those tokens. I'm kind of glad it wasn't more 1-ups. We really don't need any more of those. We've about got them maxed out. It's a pretty blue silhouette back there. All the different shades of blue. Blue's my favorite color, so of course I'm going to point that out. I got a blue shirt on right now. Blue walls. Go figure. Mountain Mania. I think this is the first level in this game where we get to see Rambi, the rhinoceros who you can ride on. He's basically Donkey Kong's equivalent to Yoshi. I'm going to adjust my webcam here just a little bit. Got some pumpkins in the background. Make a yummy pumpkin pie. Music on this level sounds a lot like Diddy Kong Racing, which, they had the same composer. It was done by David Wise, but still, I get strong vibes of that from this particular track in the soundtrack. All right, now let's go down here and interrupt the music yet again to play another one of these samey bonus games. I really wouldn't even have to be doing these because it's just for the puzzle pieces, which are optional. So I don't know. We'll see if I keep going for these or if I just start ignoring them, because that is an option. We could just ignore them. And that is another thing that you can buy at Funky's shop. You can get like a little parrot character that follows you around, and he will chirp like when you're near missing puzzle pieces, because some of them can be pretty obscure, but that makes it definitely makes it a lot easier to kind of just know like the general approximation of where they're at, even if he doesn't tell you point blank like, hey, it's in this exact spot. It gives you a much clearer idea, and I kind of like that, because like I'm the type of person, I don't necessarily like to look at guides online. I like to figure things out for myself. I'm just kind of stubborn like that, but I will take advantage of the resources the game gives me. So if it gives me an easier way to find certain collectibles, sometimes I try not to. I try to find it by myself first, but if I can't, I will consult those resources in the game itself before I'll go and look it up online, because I don't want to just have the answer just completely spoon-fed to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. I think the level after this one is Sawmill Thrill, if I'm not mistaken, which is maybe the best level in the game. It's a banger level. It's another one of the mine carts. But yeah, we'll see. I could be wrong. It might be the one after that. I don't know. But I kind of think it's the next one. But we will find out momentarily. Is that a cow? I was looking. Okay, well, we're dead, I think. Shoot, that was just a rock. I thought I saw a barrel down there, but no. I just killed myself over a rock. Let's put that on my tombstone. Rest in peace, Aaron. He killed himself over a rock. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, we're dead again. That meteorite landed right on my head. Maybe I need to pay more attention. Is there a way that I can anticipate where that's going to land, or do they just kind of fall randomly? I don't know. I wish I still had Dixie Kong, but alas, we do not. I guess the strategy is to just don't stop for nothing. Got for that flaming owl guy. Not sure how he evolved to be able to generate fire like that and it not hurt him, but you know. Another checkpoint. Very careful, Donkey Kong. Alright, we got our letter G. All the letters of the DK alphabet. Only 4 that matter. All the other letters are for chumps. Do we get all the like just a puzzle piece? Oh well. Bananas. Not great. Would have been nice if we'd gotten anything else, but whatever. I love that blue background, all the different colors there. Okay, Horn Top Hop. This is not the one I thought it was. The one after this one is Sawmill Thrill, which is a another minecart track and probably the best one in the game. So looking forward to that. This music's a vibe. It's got some very strong allusions to aquatic ambience in it, or ambiance, I guess is how you say that word, which is a track from the original Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo that played in the underwater levels. It had that melody like you heard at the start of the song there, which it was slower paced and not as jazzy. Got that stupid little woodpecker back there. I'll go back in the background here. You can see him. It just reminds me so much of the woodpecker on. If you've ever seen Gravity Falls, there's the guy who married a woodpecker. Mabel's like you know, there's like Pioneer Day, and you know, they've got like this, like, you know, ye old Gravity Falls. I don't know, Bill of Rights or something, and Mabel's looking at it, and she's like, or maybe Dipper says it, like, you know, yeah, it used to be legal in Gravity Falls to marry a woodpecker, and the guy's got a woodpecker on his shoulder, and he's like, oh, it's still legal. Very legal. So I don't know what, I don't want to think too hard about what him and the woodpecker were getting into. Why do I feel like there's probably some weird Rule 34 crap about that on DeviantArt? Ugh. Don't look it up. The answer will shock and disturb you. I can pretty much guarantee that. This pig enemy reminds me of something from Donkey Kong Jungle Beat on the GameCube. That was an interesting game. I don't know if anybody played that. I never hear anybody talk about that game. That might be something different to play on the channel that might get some attention just for how obscure it is. I could see that being a somewhat popular video, because that game isn't played with a traditional controller. Instead, you've got these bongos that you have to pound on, like to make DK go right. You got to hit the right one. To make him go left, you hit the left one. You press them both to jump, and to attack, you got to clap into the microphone. So that could be very annoying. I imagine people listening to me play with headphones and hearing me just constantly clap, in front of the microphone. That would have to get pretty obnoxious after a while, but I don't know. I feel like that could be a fun game to play on the channel. It's only on the GameCube. I guess there was also a Wii version of it using the Wii Remote and Nunchuck. I don't have that version though. Yeah, so I would need to, if I did the GameCube version, which the GameCube's the most authentic. You've actually got the bongos. That would probably be the one that people would want to see. I do have the bongos somewhere. Like, I think it's at the top of my closet to the right of me. Yeah, I could dig those out, and yeah, I would have to get like a converter to be able to play, because like I don't have like an AV. I would need like an AV to HDMI converter to get it to work, because the GameCube, that was before HDMI, so you just had like the AV cables, like the red, yellow, and white cords that you would plug into the back of your TV back in the day. We all remember those, right? But yeah, so I would have to. I imagine it's not too expensive, maybe like $20 or something. But I would also have to like dig out the GameCube. I think I actually lent it to. I've got a little 6-year-old nephew. I think he has it at my brother's house, his dad's house. So yeah, I would have to get that back. It'd just be a little cumbersome, but maybe someday we'll play some like old like GameCube games and stuff on this channel. But I just have to figure out some stuff to get that actually sorted. But yeah, because like the original Luigi's Mansion, that's another good GameCube game. But I'm hoping, maybe not. Maybe that's just blind optimism. But I really hope that Nintendo ends up like adding GameCube games to like their Switch Online service or something, where they're kind of upscaled into HD and like added online support, and then be able to play them like in handheld mode on the go. Like, that's the dream. If they ever put GameCube games on Switch Online, I will probably just have a heart attack and die. I'd be so excited. So I don't know. Fingers crossed, if not on the Switch, maybe, next generation on the Switch 2 or whatever. But that's part of the reason why I'm a little hesitant to, go through kind of the cumbersome process of getting getting my GameCube hooked up and everything to where I can record videos, because I'm still holding on to that false hope that Nintendo's going to make an easy way for us to be able to do that before long. It's an interesting background. It's just kind of like painted on kind of sloppily. That's weird. I never noticed that. I don't know how to feel about that, because a lot of other things in this game have such realistic textures. But yeah, it's just like just kind of a shoddy paint job, like something off of SpongeBob or something. That's a little weird. How like the backgrounds would be like painted in SpongeBob, you can kind of see the brush strokes in them. But it's very blotchy looking. I don't know what to make of that. But okay, here we go. Sawmill Thrill. This is the best level in the game, probably. It's up there if it's not. It's another one of the minecart levels. It's very dynamic the way it changes up. It's a good level. Alright, first thing though, grab this puzzle piece here. But yeah, this one, it reminds me a lot of like going to Dollywood or something. You just got like you're on a wooden roller coaster, and it's got like in some parts of this track will be in the water. It kind of reminds me, like in Dollywood, they've got one ride called the River Rampage, and then they've also got one that actually does have some saws in it, like this, like some like saw blades and stuff. And you go down a waterfall called Daredevil Falls. So yeah, this one kind of makes me a little bit nostalgic for my like childhood, like going to Dollywood as a kid. But yeah, this level's awesome. Got all these saw blades in the background. But here we switch over into this little wooden boat here We're in the water. It's kind of murky looking water in the middle of a storm. The music changes, gets a little bit more creepy. Get the letter in. Going through a beaver dam or something here, I guess. And now here, if we just go through here, there's actually little bonus rooms. So we'll get this real quick. We will have to play this track twice because this one does have a secret exit in it. We'll probably go for the secret exit first, just that way, you know, in case we miss it, we can still get the regular exit. Jazz hands. Gotta do that every time. Alright, now we go back in here and we get put back into our regular minecart here. And this part's cool. It's almost like a Crash Bandicoot boulder chase sequence, but it's with this saw blade. And as it cuts into the level, it forges out new obstacles in front of us here, which is just, it's sick. Okay, we missed that puzzle piece, but that's fine. We gotta play this level twice anyway, which we may not get it the second time either, but if not, that's fine. And this part's a little scary. Okay, we've got the G. I forgot to go for the secret one. Oh well, we'll get it next time. We just gotta not jump at that banana trail. Okay, I think we've maxed out the lives at this point. They see her rolling. Alright, now let's do it again and get the other exit here. Alright. I like how you can see like the lightning in the background and stuff. That's cool. I don't see any lightning bolts there, but at the end of the level there was some. I'll try to point it out whenever we get to the end. But yeah, this is a great game. It came out like 10 years ago, but it still holds up so well. You know, like I said, even if it's not my favorite 2D platformer, it's still up there. Like, I understand why people say it's their favorite, and it is a really, really good one. You know, there's a reason that I'm playing it on the channel, because obviously I do have a you know, a special place for this game in my heart of hearts, as it were. Yeah, there was some lightning. I love the rain effect. It looks so good. Again, the murky water. I know I pointed that out before, but like, don't need to worry about the end, because we already got the Kong letters last time. So. Music's so good. David Wise, I can kiss you right on the lips. Okay, we're getting close to the end. We're back to the saw blade that chases us. See if we can get that puzzle piece we missed last time. Hey, there we go. Good deal. Alright, now we need to not jump here. Bounce off that thing. Got a little nervous there. I didn't know if I was going to make that jump. But yeah, go through this portal. And here we are. Good deal. 14 of those tokens. Glad it wasn't 1-ups. KO. Sometimes Donkey Kong does wear boxing gloves, so that's pretty appropriate. We'd spell out KO. I think in the Mario baseball games, for whatever reason, like DK, he doesn't have a baseball bat. He just has boxing gloves. You you throw the ball, you pitch the ball, and he just hauls off and punches it. I don't know why, but yeah, this is a good level too. I like this one here. What's the name of this one? Crumble Cavern. Kind of a generic level name, but I like the aesthetic here, kind of underground. All these bluish hues. You got these illuminescent mushrooms, and you got a bunch of these rat dudes. Good lord, look at all those mushrooms in the foreground. I don't think I ever noticed before just how many there are there. Yeah, this is a good level. We got the dripping water. Yeah, here we got this platform that kind of seesaws back and forth. And again, this is what I was saying in the last episode. Everything in the environment makes contextual sense. Like in a Mario game, it would just be a seesaw platform, and that's that. You know, it wouldn't have to make a lot of sense, like physics-wise. But here it's on a little stalagmite or stalactite, whatever that is, and there's little spouts of water coming down that make each side kind of weave as it puts the weight on them. So it's just little stuff like that. That really go a long way in just making this feel like a living, breathing world and not just a, just a video game level. So we're going through and we're getting all these banana coins, right, that we can use as currency. Why can't we just grab those in the background? There's got to be like hundreds of them in the background, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that's more than we even have in our inventory right now. If DK could just, traverse the Z-axis for us and just go back there and just grab it, I think that'd be pretty great, but, whatever. We got some cheese that's going to come into play on the next level. Oh, that's kind of a weird thing to say, but just trust me on that. The cheese will come back. We need something we can throw here. What's something we can throw? Is there a barrel? This guy. Always this penguin guy. Thank you very much, buddy. We'll call you Leonard. We appreciate your service, Leonard. Let's grab all these bananas. We might can get a... kind of hard to time these a little bit. We get a puzzle piece if we get all of these? Yes, we do. Dang it. We can't move left or right when we shoot out of this, so we've got to line it perfectly. There we go. In some barrels you can, but not that one. Don't need that. More cheese in the background. I am the cheese! Reference to Rocco's Modern Life. And these dark vines break off, so you gotta be careful there, so they're all like, I guess, dried out or whatever. Grab this token as a token of our appreciation. Oh, I might have took the wrong one there. I couldn't tell the different symbols. I think the other one's the one that took us to the another bonus area. They look so similar though, it's kind of hard to tell. But oh well, we don't need the puzzle piece. We will take this one though. I didn't think we'd be able to move in that one. We couldn't in the last one. Why did that one let us move left and right? I don't know. I'm a little salty about that, but oh well. I guess that's my bad. I'm still not happy about that death though. Whatever. Let's just go into the thing. If it's a puzzle piece, whatever. We already missed one of them, so who cares? Who cares? I don't care. Do you care? Because like I totally don't care. And this part gets a little nerve-wracking. We got these fallen stalagmites, stalactites, whichever one. And we gotta time it just right. And then I believe right up here's the end of the level. Get the G. I like your drip, G. Well, we lost Dixie Kong, but it was for the greater good. I think the game might have dropped some frames there. Did anybody see a little lag, or was that just me? Alright, moving on to the next level here, where the cheese is once again going to come back into play. Rodent Ruckus. Hey SpongeBob, what's with all the ruckus? He's not rolling this time because we don't have anyone on his back. DK's not rolling. He's walking. Well, really, he's kind of just hopping on his knuckles. He's hopping on his knuckles. He's hopping on his knuckles. Alright, let's grab all these bananas. This is an easy one here. Grab all the nanners. Nanner, nanner, nanner. Oop, almost fell there, but we didn't. But they didn't, did they, Mr. Squidward? Kill the rat. I never noticed that. What is that hanging on the wall? That's terrifying. It's like a ram, but like a... I don't know, is that some kind of like god from a like cult or something that they sacrifice to? That's creepy. Okay, but this is our first rocket barrel level, and this is almost like the original Flappy Bird. I think this game came out like a year or two before Flappy Bird did. But yeah, basically, ow. You just hold the B button to go high, and then just let go to descend. So yeah, instead of like Flappy Bird where you just keep tapping it, it's just kind of holding and letting go. But it's kind of the same basic concept, except a lot more interesting. It's basically Flappy Bird if Flappy Bird wasn't a sucky mobile game that steals assets from Mario. But yeah, this is another good level, just going through this cavern here with all these little, just this society of rat people just doing their thing. Look at those creepy eyes in the background. You see those yellow little beady eyes that were blinking at us? The big old cheese wheel. It's time to play Wheel of Cheese. This level must smell terrible. I'd like to buy a G, and now I'd like to solve the puzzle, Pat. Is it Kong? Alright, we did it, and I think, yeah, there's a secret over here. Grab this puzzle piece. Still missing one, but that's okay. $12 more banana coins. Donkey Kong's still walking. We don't have Dixie. Alright, now we'll go up here to Alpine Incline. We'll play, I'd like to play this one if you feel so inclined. So we'll just hop in and do that here. Well, this is some good music. Donkey Kong music, it just puts me in just a zen-like trance, you know? Like, I'm not really much of a meditator, but if I was, this would be... Like, the music in this game I would definitely put on in the background and just kind of get lost in, you know, just turn my brain off. And a very hypnotic melody, I don't know. Captivated by your lyrics, Mr. Wise. I almost died there. I'm just about to grab the vine. This is such good music. You know, I've never really fully appreciated this track in particular. Like, I've heard it before, but like I've never really went out of my way to like say look it up on YouTube and just like put it on in the background and listen to it the way that I do with a lot of other game music. I'll have to. I was gonna say I have to add this one to my playlist, but I don't really have a music playlist. I just kind of put on whatever. But if I did have a playlist, this would go on it for sure. Okay, now I gotta pop the bubble here. Pop the balloon, I should say. I was thinking about SpongeBob. Pop the bubble. Pop the bubble. Grab the O. Oh. Oh yeah. Kool-Aid Man comes bursting through. Kill the walrus. Harvest his blubber. Keep ourselves warm through the winter. Live off his fat. Crouch under here. Get the thingamajiggy. Those clouds in the background. That's a very nice effect. Those clouds like on the bottom there. This game's got really good graphics for a Wii U game. This definitely was one of the better games on that console. The Wii U, failed for a number of reasons. A lot of the games on it, frankly, just were not that good, if I'm being completely honest. I say that as a hardcore Nintendo fan. The Wii U kind of sucked. Like, I'll simp for Nintendo all day long. I'll be the biggest corporate shill for the Nintendo Switch because it's just a product I really love and believe in. But, man, the Wii U was a stinker. But Tropical Freeze was one of the few good games on that console. Mario Kart 8 was also great, but that was ported over to the Switch and just made infinitely better because they added all kinds of content. Yeah, I thought there was a secret over here. Let's make our way to these balloons. Yeah, this looks nice. All these balloons here bouncing. Like, this looks like PS4 level graphics, honestly. Because the Wii U was only as powerful, like, maybe as powerful as a PS3 or something. Like, I don't know. The Wii U was pretty weak. It was out at the same time as, like, the PS4 and the Xbox One and all that. But I feel like this game could just about go toe-to-toe with the games on that library. Just think about like Little Big Planet 3 and stuff like that. Maybe not like, Call of Duty or something, but Wing Ding. Well, howdy, fellers. I'm glad you could come to my little wing ding that I was throwing here. Hope you had a good time and y'all come back here, you hear? Yeah, this song's a vibe too. Maybe not necessarily one to meditate to like the last one, but I can get down with this one. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I think that wall is breakable. Grab our puzzle piece. Ring the bells. That's what you guys should do. Click the notification bell and subscribe to the channel. Are those birdhouses in the background? Is that what I'm looking at? It's creepy mountains back there. It's like hollowed out like owl eyes or something. I don't know if you got a good look at that, but it's kind of unsettling to look at. This game's so aesthetically pleasing to look at, though. Just this sunset in the background, just these orange and yellow hues. Looks very nice. I just recently did the my Kirby's Return to Dreamland playthrough, and I was talking about it in that game too. Orange is like one of my least favorite colors, but the background vistas, like the sunsets, and in that game there's like a couple levels in particular where it's just this beautiful sunset over the horizon. And this game's no different. It looks great, even though I'm not a big fan of the color orange usually. It's really doing something for me in this level. Grab another one of these zip lines we've not seen in a hot minute. At least I don't think we have. I don't remember. Ring the bell. I'm going to burst through the glass. The glass breaking effect isn't, it's a little underwhelming after having played Astrobot, which similarly has glass that you can shatter that breaks into a billion little pieces. I guess they couldn't quite render all those individual 3D models originally on the Wii U. Probably still couldn't on the Switch, to be honest. Hopefully the next system's a bit of a step forward in the graphical fidelity to where they can have more objects rendered at once on the screen. Look at something like Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity that came out in I think like 2020, and that game really chugs just with all the different character models on the screen. Break that open to refill our health. Grab the letter N. Some more nanners. Okay, we can't pound through that. There's something suspicious about this though. Let's go up here real quick. Okay, yeah. I knew there was something up with that. This floor breaks, we'll try to avoid stepping on it. Oh, that's gotta leave DK's head ringing. That also happened in Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Kirby hit his head into a big giant gong, and I made a joke about him suffering a concussion from that. Now DK's doing the same exact thing. And there's the end of the level. Let's see if we can time this. Nope. Oh well. Too bad, too sad. I think that was our last regular level, so I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this should open up our our temple level here, so we'll go and do that real quick, and then we will be on to I guess I could have went this way. It's been a little bit of a shortcut. Now I'm just wasting time here, because by the time I went back it wasn't much of a shortcut, but anyway, we'll do this level, and then we'll be on to the boss of this world. So yeah, Bopopolis. Now they're rolling again. They see us rolling. They hatin'. Don't fully remember what goes on in this level, but we'll find out soon enough. I thought there was a puzzle piece somewhere. I guess there's not a puzzle piece. Ba-ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Might recognize this tune if you played the original Donkey Kong Country. This was like the music from Level 1 Jungle Hijinks. It's a much more jazzy rendition. Oh, there's a puzzle piece. Yeah, we're probably not going to be able to get that. Oh well, if we die, we'll get it next time, but not too overly concerned about that. Getting all the extra bops on these guys so I can get some more banana tokens, because again, if we can bounce on 3 of them in a row, then we start earning coins for it, which is useful. Yeah, and then you start getting 1-ups if you bounce on enough of them. Kind of like in a Mario game. I don't know if it's 7 or exactly how many it takes. I didn't count, but don't really need the lives. Okay, yeah, we got through that one on our first try. I was kind of thinking that one was easier than the last one, but I wasn't 100% sure. I didn't want to say that ahead of time and then jinx it, but we got through. Not too much problems. Only 2 puzzle pieces, but it's fine. It's whatever. Yeah, now we'll just do the boss, and then that'll be a wrap on this episode. The last one went a little over an hour. This one looks like it's going to be maybe about 15 minutes. We're only at like 46 right now. So yeah, this one's going by quicker than the first world did for whatever reason. I'm not sure if maybe there's like 1 less level or what the deal is, but hey, I ain't complaining. Mountaintop Tussle. There's that woodpecker again. Yeah, every time I see that, I just think of Gravity Falls. It's a weird gradient. It's very drastic, isn't it? It just goes from like pink, orange, night sky to just immediately, bam, now it's blue. There's not more of a subtle fade. It's a little weird. Here we go. Looks like where a monk would come to meditate or something. Those candles. Those monsters. Those sick words I can't say because this is a family channel. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Look out for this guy's quills here. For whatever reason, he's got very sharp feathers that hurt us. Now, this is very messed up. We're just taking the babies he just hatched. Like on their birthday. They're just 1 day old right now. Just beating him up with his own children. Or her own children, I guess I should say. Well, it's got a beard. What gender do you use they, them pronouns? Like, you got a beard, but you're laying eggs. So, like, I don't know. Do you go by like Z, Zer? Like, help me out here. What am I supposed to refer to you as? Hey, what do you quit blowing me, you gender non-conforming owl? I didn't consent to this. Did I say you could blow me? I didn't. Oh, okay. Well, we're a little too late getting into the barrel on that one. This is a cool boss fight. I really like this boss. This might be my favorite boss in the game. This is a fun one. I like the music. I didn't even come close to him, did it? Here, have another one of your babies. Right in the face. What do you say to that? Alright, here we go. Phase 3. This is it. We're up in the pink clouds. It's almost like something out of Dr. Seuss, like Horton Hears a Who or something. That was an underrated animated movie. I never hear anybody talk about Horton Hears a Who. It was better than the Lorax. That movie was kind of just eh. And don't get me wrong. I'm having a brain fart. I forgot his name all of a sudden. Friggin'. How did I forget his name? The guy that does the voice of the Lorax. I was gonna say, don't get me wrong, he's Danny DeVito. That's it. I knew it started with a D, and I was even thinking it was Danny something, but I couldn't think of DeVito. Yeah, don't get me wrong. He's a very he's great, obviously, but I don't know. I just didn't think that movie was that good. That one song was pretty good. That How Bad Can I Be? But no, the Horton Hears a Who. That's where it was at. That's a good movie. That's funny. You had Jim Carrey, and then who was the mayor? Was that like Will Ferrell? Maybe. I don't know. But that movie had some funny moments when he gets injected with the in his arm with the like the numbing stuff for his tooth. His arm goes all limp. He runs by and slaps that couple in the face out in the waiting room. I don't know. He starts muttering under his breath, like, I think we might have to. Like, what? Speak up. What? I said, I think we might have to. And the guy on the typewriter is switching to a smaller font. It's like a size 2 font that you can't read. I don't know. That's a funny movie. I liked it. But anyway, we beat World 2. Next up, naturally after World 2, comes World 3. Who would have thunk it? Yeah, this is also a really good world. This one's got some good levels, especially early on. Like the first 3 levels, absolute bangers. After that, it goes a little downhill. But Grassland Groove, that's a great one. And then we got a tornado level. We got a like a forest fire level. The bright savannah. So yeah, the future is looking bright as we head into the savannah for our next episode. So thank you guys so very much for watching. Stay tuned for even more Donkey Kong in the relatively near future. And look at a bunch of butterflies. But yeah, please consider giving this video a like and hit the subscribe button if you feel so inclined. And because I would greatly appreciate it. But if not, that's cool too. No hard feelings. Only soft feelings around here, whatever that's supposed to mean. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.